time no see. I'm gonna turn this AC down a little bit. I'm in the car. I'm getting ready for a performance. Actually, I'm on live on my phone. I've never been live on my phone, so we'll see like if I can like see y'all when people start coming in. But whatever. Hey girl, how you doing? What's going on? I just want to talk to y'all real quick. Can I do that? When people start to come in, just say hey. But I just want to talk to y'all real quick. I ain't even going to explain why I've been gone because it's too much to explain. It ain't got nothing to do with this video. We're going to talk about that later. But one thing, I'm just sitting here eating some fries. And one thing I'm thinking about is Taurus women. I'm trying to figure out, like, Taurus women, Scorpio women, Libra women, men too, they always have a partner. Taurus, Scorpio, Libra always have a partner. And I'm just really trying to figure out, like, how y'all be doing that? Because, like, I'm an Aries and all, but I be, like, single as a Pringle. Which is, like, fine, like, by choice. It's just, like, I don't know. I blame it on my, like, maybe, like, Venus Pisces. It's, like, a Taurus woman and a Scorpio woman can get in a relationship because they, like, have to be in a relationship. Like, it's, like, a necessity, right? And I'm a Mars Taurus, so I get that. Like, I understand you got needs that need to be met. Like, Taurus women be like, I'm going to do my makeup because I'm trying to get ready at the same time. But Taurus, oh, my God. Oh, my God. Goddamn. Shit. Shit. Okay. Taurus women be like, I got needs that need to be met. Like, you know, like, sex is a necessity for Taurus. You know, having a physical body next to them is a necessity, like someone to bounce off of. Like, you know, kind of codependent, but it's neither here or there. But it's so interesting to me how they can literally, like, build, like, they'll have a person that's doable and they'll make it work. Scorpio and Taurus especially, like, they will make it work and be like, yeah, you do this, I see, I can work with you. I'm gonna make you work. I'm gonna build it. But that's so interesting to me because I'm like, that's why they always got somebody. Like, I just met, I know a Taurus woman at this event that I'm at. This is why I'm thinking about it, because she was just like, oh yeah, go, my husband, something. And I was just like, oh, she has a husband. I'm like, duh, she has a husband. She's a Taurus and she's like in her 40s. Of course she has a husband. If a Taurus is in her 40s and she doesn't have a husband, or like, you know, somebody that's weird to them, like, that's a no-no for them, they're gonna be like, bro, I need my husband. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, that's just weird to me. But I feel like because I'm a Venus Pisces, it's like they gotta feel like the one though. Like, I understand wanting to get your little on. Like, I understand that, don't get me wrong. I understand the physical needs, baby. I'm a Mars Taurus, don't get me, oh, I left my thing. Oh, that's fine. I understand it. Don't get me wrong. I understand the physical needs got to be met. But I'm not even going to want them to be met if I don't feel like there's, like, a deep emotional, like, tie. Like, not even a tie, but just a connection. And maybe it's because I've experienced that without being in a relationship. Maybe it's because when I'm with people, like, I have deep, intimate, I know what that feels like. I know what deep, intimate, just raw love feels like, just to have for another human being, just in general, you know? So it's like, I don't even want a relationship, or if it's not that, because at the end of the day, if it's not that, then we could just be friends, you know what I'm saying? We could just be cool. But it's like, I don't know, it's just so interesting to me because I'm like, how they be finding these people? Sometimes, like, Libra, Taurus, and Scorpio, like, they be in relationships all the time, and sometimes I just be like, how they be finding these people to commit to them and get married and shit? Like, how this happen? Like, you know, those people who, like, has been proposed to, like, a bunch of times. It's just like, how the hell you did that? How you made that work? Like, what? Damn. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm an Aries. I don't know. It confuses me. It's not a bad thing either. I'm not bashing nobody. By the way, I can't really see. I never went live on my phone, so I don't know if the chat is talking or not. I can't really tell. But either way. But long story short, y'all, real quick, I have recorded multiple videos, guys. Been recorded them. recorded them on the little SD card, had my little computer, was editing them, but some reason like the videos aren't showing up on the computer. Like the pictures will show up but the videos don't, and I'm just like, huh? So I don't know what's up with that. So I'm gonna start going live and just chit chatting with y'all about certain things. But yeah, no, that's something I'm really thinking about. Like, if you are a Taurus, Scorpio, or Libra, like, how y'all really be having people all the time? People don't really talk about how codependent Scorpios are. That's like a very underrated topic. Scorpios are very codependent. Don't get me wrong, Scorpios know how to make shit shake, but Scorpios are very codependent. Like, they have to have somebody. Taurus and Scorpio and Libra will drop every fucking thing for their man or their girl. I don't know. We're going to talk about the women right now. The men, I don't know. But they'll drop everything to make a relationship work. But it just be with the most random people, especially Libra. Like, Libra be having the most random people to be in relationships with. And I just be like, y'all, if y'all in the chat, can y'all say hey? I don't know if y'all already have. I see some people in here, but I really am kind of confused. Live chat. Learn more. Do I need to turn my phone or something? I'm really kind of... Oh, shit. What is this? Orientation is locked. Oh, I see y'all. Hey. Okay, great. I'm just over here chit-chatting. I'm getting ready for an event. About to do my makeup. But I don't know. I was saying that, like, it's just so interesting. Anywho, like I was saying, like, Libras, I feel like Libras be finding relationships so quickly. By the way, drop your signs in the comments. I want to know who in here. We got some fire, we got some air, we got what? We got what? Sun, moon, rising. I need everybody to say what's up. Sorry. I'm in a goofy mood. But that's so interesting. But like love and like relationships has like kind of been on my mind for like a little while now, which it normally wasn't. Scorpio Sun, Capricorn Moon, Leo rising. Girl, we talk about you right now. Hey. I'm gonna say my Sun, Moon, rising. I never be telling people because I be feeling like people gonna judge me. But I'm a Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Cancer rising. Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Cancer rising. But Sag, Aquarius, Gemini rising. God damn. You got a lot of air. Even though Sagittarius is like a fire sign, Sagittarius is like basically the airiest fire sign there is. So like when you got all that plus that air, I just think just air. Libra Sun, Taurus Moon, Leo rising. Oh, so you one of the ones I'm talking about too. How y'all be doing that? I don't understand. Like true question. Like, I'm not trying to be funny at all. It's just like, what is it? Like, do relationships just be coming to y'all? Do y'all seek out relationships? Like, because I feel like every Scorpio, Libra, Taurus that I have, like, I'm the type of person, like, my little Aries ass, I really don't be in relationships. Like, I don't. Like, I may have a lot of people that like me. I may think some people is cute, but, like, it's hard for me to be in a situation that, like, slows me down enough to be like, relationship. Yes, let's do it. Let's build. Let's commit to this. How does that work? Because I feel like y'all stay having somebody. Like, y'all always got somebody. Y'all don't be single for long unless y'all are intentionally single. But then somebody else come along. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Also, yeah, I'm terrible at multitasking. So me trying to do my makeup and talk is about to be real funny. Because I haven't even gotten on foundation yet. Where is my foundation? Oh, hell no. Oh, it's right here. Never mind. Player energy. It's kind of naturally always on my mind, often in the mood for it. Therefore, it seems a sort of... Oh. Must be nice. See, because now I'm in the space where I'm just like, dang, a relationship would be nice. But now I also don't like a lot of people. So do you feel like your standards are high? Do you feel like the people that come into your life relationship wise, like, do you feel like they start off what's a relationship? do you feel like they start off like in the caliber that you would like, or do you see it and it's just like, I could work with this, like I could get with this, I could build something out of this, I can mold you? Yeah. Is it like that? Because that's how I feel. Because I'm just like, ain't no way in hell y'all just be meeting people and you just be like, yes, and just head over heels, and then it's just like perfect. Like, Ain't no way in hell. Like, how y'all be doing that? And, you know, I'm still blame it on my Pisces. Maybe it's just my idealistic Pisces placements. Because I just be like, I need to feel something. I just want to feel like a person again. Stranger. For any new people in the chat, the conversation was about Pisces, Scorpios, and Taurus. How they always have somebody. And how that work. Because I'm confused. Because I understand, you know, Pisces, Taurus and Scorpio, I can work with this. Although I am trying to deny, it's more a matter of I can work with this. Although I am trying not to do that as much, which isn't easy all the time. Okay, thank you for answering my question. Because I'm like, there has to be that. And you know what? It probably is partly me being, oh, you have a Scorpio Mars too. Oh yeah. But the gag is like Scorpios, you know, y'all really be transforming people. So you really can make somebody into something unless that person just transforms and is like, okay, I don't need you anymore, bye. And that's terrible. But maybe it's just me being a selfish ass Aries, and I'm just like, what? I don't feel like doing no work for that. I need you to already come to where I'm just like, oh my goodness, I love you, I'm obsessed with you. You are everything I wanted and more. Be my friend. Let's have fun together. So that makes sense. Feel like a person again. Also, I have a question. So I know, like, I've only done 2 of the rising sign videos, right? I told you, my I don't know what's happening. I feel like right when I start being consistent, like something happens to where it's just like, But would y'all mind if I did them live? Like, did the whole thing? Oh, thanks. Our little Aries tendencies, child. But no lie. Okay, sorry. I'm getting distracted. See? But would y'all mind if I did the rising sign videos live? I think I would do it live. I think I would just do it live. I think that's what's gonna happen. And with the wigs and all, I'll still have the whole shebang. But yeah. But one thing about my little Aries tendency though, I'm realizing it be holding me back because I'm an Aries in the 10th house at that. So that little Capricorn 10th house along with that hard ass Aries, like I don't even be realizing how I be blocking my own little blessings when it comes to love, babes. I be trying to be in control. I be like, oh, you think you gonna get to my head? Psych. That's terrible. That's terrible, but it's true. And I know it. And I know it. And I know it. And I know it, know it. Yeah. How long is the longest relationships y'all been in? I tell you mine, but mine don't even really count. Your high standards for protection, bad experience too, though. Yes. Wait, I have to read it out loud because if I post it, they won't see. It says your high standards may serve as protection from bad experiences too. Absolutely, I feel that as well. But that's where I get nervous though, because it's like I feel like everybody's like that. Everyone that I've met or even tried to be, not even tried to be, anyone who's tried to be interested in me romantically, it always ends up, and once again, I'm going to blame it on my Pisces placements as well. It always ends up being something to where it's like, I have to, like, they're a project. You get what I'm saying? Like, they've come to me, you know, and me being like a spiritualist and intuitive, whatever you want to call it, like, it's normally like these people come to me and it's just like, ooh, fun, this could be fun. And then I realize, oh, crap. This is a project. Like, this isn't about fun. We don't have time to have fun. I got a Jan Van Zant your ass. And then we're going to be good friends because this isn't going to work. And trust me, I am so okay with a Jan Van Zant and someone I'm in a relationship with. But I want to be a Jan Van Zanted too. Damn, like, teach me a goddamn lesson. I would appreciate it. Tell me about myself. Oh, I have a mirror right here. I didn't know that. Really? Well, good. I'm happy I'm not alone. Because I'm over here like, I've been single as a Pringle for such a long time. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mind being single as a Pringle. Like I said, the Aries Sun and Moon is just like, who needs people, right? Right? I don't mind it. So when I say that, it's not like I'm single and I'm sad. It's more so like a damn shit. I want to be with somebody too. I want to be hugs up in the park. I want flowers. But now me trying to get it and me trying to be like, okay, Nailyah, so let's open the door. Let's expand this more. It's more so just like, where they at though? Where the prospects at? So that's why I was so confused. I was like, how these Scorpios and these Taurus and these Libras do that? But you just confirmed it for me. I kind of like knew it intuitively. Now, sometimes, don't get me wrong, sometimes they be in some fire relationships. And I'll be like, dang, you did that. Yeah, you did that. Ah. What's y'all's 5th house? Do y'all know your 5th house placement? Everybody drop their 5th house in the comment. I'm sorry. I'm in such a goofy mood. Please excuse me. I'd rather go the Oprah way. She had it right, definitely. You right. You know what? I'm okay with Oprah. I'm okay with being Oprah instead of Iyanla Vanzanted, because Iyanla Vanzant probably gonna have me shaking in my boots. Married for 5 years. That was my first monogamous relationship ever. Divorced and polyamorous now. LOL. 1-on-1, not for me. Period. Oh shit. Oh. Wait. I'm doing too much. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I did something with my phone. You know what? I'm so not opposed to having a monogamous relationship. I mean, not monogamous, polyamorous relationship, or like a throuple. That would be so fun. But you know, I say that. I never experienced it, so I ain't gonna sit over here and be like, mark my words. But don't be surprised if your girl pop up with it. Ooh, 5th house Sagittarius. Okay, we got 4 other people in the chat. If you know your 5th house, please drop it in the comments down below. And while y'all doing that, I'm gonna tell y'all my 5th house. So y'all know I'm a rising Cancer. So we got Cancer. What comes after Cancer? Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. So I am a Scorpio 5th house. And that's probably also my problem come, because the thing is, see, 5th house is about like fun and romance, recreational fun. Always the lifter, never the lifted. Yes, always the lifter, never the lifted. Can I please be Oprah and Iyanla Vanzanted? Now, I don't want to be Dr. Phil. I don't want to Dr. Phil you, and I don't want you to Dr. Phil me. I'm not a therapist. Please leave me alone. But anywho, sorry. But like, it's so strange that in my like everyday fun, Sun, Mercury, both in Sag in the 5th house. Ooh, that's lit. In my everyday, you know, fun recreational stuff, like it has to be deep rooted and deep and transformational and shit, because I'm freaking Scorpio 5th house, and I need that little bit of drama and spirituality and stuff in my fun life. Like, I do that for fun. Like, come on, get it together, Nailyah. Now, you said you have Mercury and what was it? Mercury and it wasn't Venus. Sun and Mercury in Sag in the 5th house. Ooh, Gemini 5th house. Okay. So y'all got opposite signs. So y'all can't relate. Y'all can't relate to me, and it's not hard for y'all to have fun. I don't even have 5th house placements, okay? In my like, I don't have 5th house planetary placements. It's just my 5th house in general is in Scorpio. And actually, no, I lied. I do have a 5th house placement, but you know where it is? Freaking Pluto. I was doomed. I was doomed from the start. I never had a chance. Samantha, you have a Scorpio 5th house. Thank God. I'm so happy I'm not alone. Wait, but Samantha, did you say you were a Scorpio though? Let's go back. Hold on. Wait. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. No, Samantha, you said you was a Sag. Okay, bet. Okay, so Samantha, you feel my pain a little bit. My Leo rising need to be treated like a god, but my humanitarian Aquarius is all about community. I mean, hey. It is what it is. That opposition thing in your chart must be so challenging. I don't have any. I don't have any like opposite planetary placements in my chart. I'm about to get myself so dirty. It's fine. I don't have any opposite planetary placements. So that's really interesting. That must be, I don't know. I feel like with Leo and Aquarius, that's not that bad of an opposition position to have. Just because Leo and Aquarius are so similar and they actually kind of complement each other. I feel like it'll be challenging if I had, and I think Taurus and Scorpio in a chart goes so well together. I think that's like a perfect combination, honestly, for opposites. Oh, you got Virgo 5th house. See, you can't relate to me. You can't relate. Ew, look at my makeup around my lips. Hey, boo. Oh, Taurus Moon, period. I love Taurus Moon signs. Oh, ouch. What's your sun and your rising, please? But girl, whoever just joined, what? Lindy. We was talking about relationships, and we were just talking about the complications and the things that I've been going through, and the things that Taurus, Scorpios, and Libras particularly be going through in their relationships. And how people be getting these relationships. Like, I think it's so interesting to me. Like, I can't, me being such a fucking Aries and being so self-involved, it's like really hard for me to wrap my brain around, damn, like you meet a person and y'all really work on it. Like y'all work, like, you know what, you are a person I can work with. I can see relationship happening with you just because, number one, I need a relationship. That's number one. And on top of that, like, I can make this work with you. Like, you got the simple basics, give me the rings, I'll take it all over. Like, that's so interesting to me. That is so interesting to me. Oh, wow. And you know what's really annoying too is, like, you would think because I like girls and I like guys that, like, I would just be overflowing in that little department of my life, which it could be, but my standards are high. Your Scorpio in the 5th house makes you non-committable. Just what you're talking about. How? You said my Scorpio 5th house makes me non-committable. Why are you saying that? Probably because my standards is high. Not because my standards is high. Probably because I don't know. I just need that type of passion, which is it's so aggravating, because you know how Scorpios, y'all be doing the most when it comes to that, but I be doing the same thing. And I got Pluto in the 5th house too, so I be taking my little flings. Like, if I have a fling, that's gonna be a very fun, very serious, very fling. See, I saw in the chat we had some Gemini 5th house people, we got a Virgo's 5th house person, and a Sagittarius 5th house person. Y'all's fun is fun, like, legit, except for the Virgo. We're gonna get to the Virgo. But like the Gemini 5th house, the Sagittarius 5th house, that means you just like having fun with people. You like having new experiences. Like, it's very like, yes, let's go to the amusement park type recreational fun. The recreational fun is recreational fun for you all. And if anything, the more serious part for a Gemini or 5th house or a Sag 5th house would be, you just want to learn as well. Like, I want you to stimulate my mind for fun. Like, you might be a little nerd on the low. You get what I'm saying? But this little Scorpio 5th house situation, even though I love my Scorpio 5th house, don't get me wrong, because a lot of my sexual energy, a lot of my passion comes through with like creativity and things like that. However, when it comes to people, child, the struggle's real. Scorpio in the 5th house, Pluto in the 5th house. God, what was you trying to say? What was you trying to say? Like, the stuff people do for fun, I be so serious about. Like, if we writing a song, even when it comes to like posting these videos with my Scorpio 5th house and my Pluto 5th house, like, I be so serious. Like, it has to be perfect. It has to be right. And if it ain't right, I'm gonna be upset. Like, it's not just fun and games. It'll be hard to find someone so deep and freeing at the same time. Yes. You know what, Jess? You better read me. Look, give me an astrological reading, please. That's true. Wait a minute. I have Virgo in the 5th house. I'm not talking mess about Virgo in the 5th house. Taurus, Sun, Leo, Moon, Libra, Rising. Oh, that's such a cute chart. Simply Chris. Hey, Magic City. My 5th house in Scorpio. Magic. Oh. Magic City, we here. But ain't nothing wrong with Virgo in the 5th house. Virgo in the 5th house just makes for like a very nerdy placement, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you know, Virgo is not really like a fun sign. It's not known for fun. So like your recreational fun could be, oh, I'm going spring cleaning and I'm buying flowers for my house. And it's like, cool. Like I can see how that could be fun, but it's not like spring cleaning, doing chores, getting your fitness and your health together probably isn't the thing that would pop up in someone's mind when they think of fun. But it is for you, and that's okay. I can't talk. I'm a freaking Scorpio 5th house. It's fun for me to have intimate conversations and games and read fucking tarot cards and know your birth chart so I can know everything about you. Like, you know, so I can't talk shit. Okay? We in the building. Okay, wait, I got a question. What do y'all think is the most challenging part of your birth chart? I was about to say I'll go first, but let me think real quick because I got a lot. I'll go first. I think the most challenging part of my birth chart, I'm a Taurus Sun, Sag Moon, Cancer rising, Saturn in the 1st house. Hannah Grace, Saturn in the 1st house is something deep. I feel you. Gemini Moon and rising. Damn. Yeah, that's challenging. Magic City said, I think something wrong with me. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Taurus Sun, Sag Moon, Cancer rising. You got a lot going on, but that's a good chart. That's still a nice placement. I like it. Now that's a lot going on internally, but you're fine. Leo rising probably, but it's true Leo fashion is also love it. Scorpio Mars and Libra Venus. Ooh, Scorpio Mars, Libra Venus. That would be annoying. Like internally, that is probably so irritating. Cause you're like, damn bitch, what do I want? You want this, but you want this. You love this, but you're doing this. Get your shit together. I feel that. Okay. I think the most challenging, I have a few. Mercury Pisces and my Mars Taurus with me being in Aries. I just said like my whole damn chart. Mercury Pisces, because I be lost as fuck sometimes. Like Mercury Pisces, even though like people try to act like it's a placement for being dumb, it's not really dumb. It's just like my thoughts don't be clear. Like I have a Capricorn friend with a Capricorn Mercury, and when I realized that, oh, when you be thinking to yourself, you think in sentences. Like when you think, you be thinking like you'll be like, yes, I'm gonna do this next, and then after I do this, and then this person will say this, and this is how, like, you think in sentences. She was just like, how else are you supposed to think? I was like, I just think, like, it just be pictures and images and feelings, and then maybe some words, but not words. I was like, it's kind of like I think like a dream. You know how your dreams you can't articulate? It's literally how my mind process works, because I'm a Mercury Pisces, and I'm just like, oh shit, everyone doesn't do that. It's just me. It's just me. I know for a fact I don't think in sentences. Okay, Magic City, you don't think in sentences. Please tell me what your Mercury is. What's your Mercury? Also being a Taurus and a Sun, Venus. Oh yeah, the Taurus Sun and the Venus Aries. That Taurus Aries combination it's cute, but it's hard because we be impatient but slow at the same time. Your Mercury and Taurus. Okay. Oh wait, so you're Mercury Taurus, but you don't think in sentences? See, maybe it's just because she a Mercury Capricorn. Try Mercury in the 12th house. Yo, I'm not playing with no 12th house placements. My Pisces placements already do too much. I already be like, hold on, wait, I'm about to plug my charger up. Hopefully it doesn't connect to the Bluetooth. If y'all can't hear me, please say something. But my phone need to charge because I have to use my phone for the use. Mercury, Taurus, and Venus and Taurus is cute. But yo, and is it Intel? You know what I'm talking to. Mercury in the 12th house, I can't even. My mom actually has Mercury in the 12th house. What's so interesting is me and my mom's charts are opposite. So she is a Mercury Sag in the 12th house, and I'm a Mercury Pisces in the 9th house. So it's kind of interesting. Mercury Sag be getting me in trouble. Yes, I'm pretty sure Mercury Sag be getting you in trouble because Mercury Sag, y'all be a little flip out the mouth and y'all be a little blunt and y'all only hear what y'all hear, see what y'all see. Same. I am not the only one that hasn't been in a serious relationship before. I'm a Leo Sun and Taurus Moon, by the way. Neither have I. The most serious relationship I was in was like my junior year in high school. So does that even count? But mine is conjunct the ascendant Mercury 12th house. Oh. Into. See, but I'm not playing with Mercury 12th house or any 12th house placements, because me having a Venus in Pisces and a Mercury Pisces, that's too much. Like, Pisces just does too much. And I love it though. Like, I would not trade those placements for the world. I really love my Pisces placements, but god damn, like, they just do too much sometimes. They just do too much. And I'll be like, girl, focus. I'm trying to figure out if my reality is my reality, or if I'm hoping that it's my reality because I'm a fucking ambitious ass Aries that wants what I want, with a Mars and Taurus who only wants what I want. Then my Mercury Pisces is just like, wait, but what if this, but what if this, but what if this, but what if this? It's so aggravating. You talking to a Scorpio now? Shit. Try Gemini Sun and Pisces MC. Oh, goddamn. Oh, poor baby. You'd be so lost. Sorry. Pisces are just the sweetest. They are the sweetest, but Pisces is toxic too. Pisces be toxic. Oh my god, y'all. I need to do my makeup. Pisces be toxic. And I'm not the one to say it because I love Pisces. Pisces is literally one of my favorite signs. Like, I just love them. I just love them. I just love them. And my Venus is in Pisces. How can I not love Pisces? But oh god. But they be toxic. They be toxic sometimes. They don't even be knowing that they be toxic though. At least I tried what? Linda, you said, wow, at least you tried. At least I tried what? She is Scorpio Sun, Aries Moon, and a Capricorn rising. Oh, shit. You talking to I'm sorry. You talking to a Scorpio Sun, Aries Moon, Capricorn rising? Don't get me wrong, I like the chart. Hey, I like the chart. Me and her would get along so good, so well. But this motherfucker right here, that motherfucker right there, a little cray-cray. She a little cray-cray. She got a lot of energy. See, I'm an Aries Moon, and I be realizing that I be coming off high energy just without trying. I be having to make sure I'm not hurting people's feelings because I like to play a little rough. So if I interact with like a Cancer moon or a water moon or some shit, I have to like make sure that they know that I be playing. So I know her being a Scorpio, Moon Aries, rising Capricorn, like, she don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck. My standards are way too high, lol, and that's why I'm 21 and haven't been in a serious relationship. No, fuck that. Fuck that. Your standards are too high, because at the end of the day, who you see? Is there anybody out there that you was just like, you know what, if my standards weren't too high, I could have just been doing this and this and this with this person and been happy with my life and happy with myself? It's not somebody I can look at and be like that. But now, for future reference, I want to make sure that I'm straight. Is my phone overheating? For future reference, I want to make sure that I'm straight and that I ain't missing nothing, and get so used to being single as a Pringle, and then my ass over here 30, and I'm just like, okay, relationship me, please. Sounds almost dangerous. Nah. Capricorn, Scorpio, and what house is it in? So if she a rising Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, oh, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio in the 11th house ain't bad. If it's in the 12th house, that's honestly pretty cute. That means she a witch. But ain't nothing wrong being a witch. One more time. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries. Aries in the 4th house. Oh, poor baby. Oh, poor baby. Watch her. Make sure you don't. I don't know how serious y'all are, but just for the rising Capricorn, Scorpio, Moon, Aries, she got real sensitive issues when it comes to her mama. When it comes to her family. So she could be triggered very easily by her security. And if you do anything, or if she feels insecure, like, her reaction is, she Moon Aries, so her reaction is always going to be to, like, combat, like, to defend. And she's Scorpio, so she do that shit with her fucking might. Okay? So watch out for that. But I mean, I think she cool. Now real quick, It's a certain level of crazy that we can handle, and it's a certain level of crazy we can't handle, that we don't need to deal with. What's her Mars? Do you know? What? How would you know if she too crazy? You know. I ain't gotta tell you if she too crazy. You know. But the good thing is she has Scorpio in the 11th house, so that means she's like a humanitarian at heart and like loves people. So that's great. Wait, what Magic City say? Yeah, she told me about her past with her mom and family. It was terrible, to be honest. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you, because you got Aries Moon already is like a toss up in the air of like how your home situation was, but in the 4th house, she saw some shit. Mars Sag. Okay, she ain't that bad. As long as she continues, I don't know how serious y'all trying to be or nothing like that, so I don't know, but as long as she continues to Nailyah, do your makeup, brows. That's what comes next, babe. Come on, get with the program. But as long as she understands that what her past her family has an effect on her, and that she knows that she's the type of person that needs to make sure she gets counseling and shit, we trying to be super serious. Okay, bet. As long as she knows that she's a person that needs to always get counseling and shit and check her triggers and not like try to blame her triggers on you, because she's gonna be triggered by a lot of little shit just because of how she grew up. So she needs to make sure that she's always holding herself accountable to get therapy, to unpack and heal those wounds, so she won't be taking it out on you and acting like it's you and not her. But yeah. But I like that chart. I ain't gonna hold you. She crazy, but it's a good kind of crazy. I mean, I don't know if it's a good kind of crazy, but just chart-wise, it's a good kind of crazy. It's a fun crazy. Like, she's serious because she's a Scorpio, but she got, like, Aries and Sag, so it's, like, kind of lit. What's her Venus? Sorry, I'm all up in y'all business. Yay, Misha, I'm happy you're here catching my live. I've been hesitating going live. I was like, what am I talking about? My mama, her good old Sagittarius, was like, girl, all you do is talk about astrology anyway. You need to hop on this live. Oh, her Venus is in Sag. Oh, she lit. She good. I like her. But Nailyah, do your brows. But I can't find my little thingamajig. Hold on. Y'all, I can't multitask. If you haven't noticed, not my strong suit. Okay. We're doing brows. That's what's happening in this moment. Oh God. They didn't even give me no little place in there to set up. They just got me in my car and shit. This is terrible. This is ghetto. I'm sorry, what are y'all saying? Yours in Taurus. Oh Lord. Y'all gonna get on each other's nerves. She gonna want her freedom a little bit more. She might sometimes disguise her freedom, her running away from herself and her not acknowledging her faults as like, I just need to freedom. Like, she has like an escapist kind of tendency. But anyway, Capricorn Moon makes me strong as 1,000 men. Yes, it does. But you a softie too. And that makes it hard in relationships. Scorpio Mars makes me the person that's always transforming people, but I don't need that too. I think you do. LOL. What are my fave aspects? Okay. Setting is organic. I love it. Well, thank you, girl. You know, we real ghetto. We real in the car. But anyway, so somebody asked, what are my favorite aspects? It's funny, I just made an Instagram post. You know that trend that's like, ooh, this type shit, how you wildin', ooh, last minute to the island, ooh. Oh, I love that song. It grew on me. Like, that's like honestly my shit. So I did one, and it was literally like, if you have these aspects in your chart, like, I'm gonna be like, ooh. But some of my favorite aspects, well, I guess I could talk about just like the signs that I like in certain placements. Nailyah, you're frustrating me. Do your eyebrows. Damn. Do your fucking eyebrows and stop playing like you ain't got nowhere to be. Okay, sorry. Thank you, Misha girl. Thank y'all. Okay, but my favorite aspects, so Venus signs. My favorite Venus signs, I'm a Mars Taurus, right? So I love a Venus Taurus. I love a Venus Pisces. Only thing aggravating with a Venus Pisces is that I'm a Venus Pisces, and sometimes I don't be knowing what to do, and I don't be knowing where to go, and it can go either way. So if you also a Venus Pisces, then I just be like, oh my God, like, make a move. Like, you need a Scorpio in your chart, a Capricorn, something to put some drive in you, so I don't gotta like steer. Because my Mars and Taurus could steer a little bit, but then my Pisces be like, I really am just going wherever. So, but anywho, but I love Pisces Venus just because, like, yeah, I love Pisces Venus. I really like Scorpio Venus, but Scorpio Venus be making me about to punch him in the face. Because Scorpios, you know, Scorpio Venus, you gotta fight them for their love. You know, they be doing too much. But I love it just for their intensity and the rawness of it and the emotional connection. And one of my favorite things to do, I never do my brows like this anymore, but I can't find the brown mascara that I've been using, so whatever. But one of my favorite things is nonverbal communication. Like, I love it. It's literally my favorite thing in the entire world. And if you could read my mind, know exactly what I want without me having to say it, great. Call me Mercury Pisces. For Mercury sign, oh yeah, so Venus Scorpio, Venus Taurus, Venus Pisces. What else is there? Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. I don't like Venus Gemini. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I don't do Venus Gemini, especially in the man's chart. Nada. Gemini, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Cancer Venus is cute. I ain't mad at it, but I don't desire it. Leo, Virgo, Libra. Venus Virgo I can do because, you know, that's my opposite sign. It's just a challenge, but I like Venus Virgo as well. But yeah. Yeah, see, Magic City, we need to be friends because I think we're meeting eye to eye. I have Venus, Moon, and Jupiter in my first house. Damn. Can you give me some? I feel like Kevin Hart when he was just like, I'm 56, and he was like, damn. Okay, can you give me some insight? I've done some research. I haven't really gotten clarity of the energy of my appearance. Anything we always catch her. Okay, so with Venus, what is it? Venus, Moon, and Jupiter in the first house. So this is a good thing. It just means that who you are as a person, who you come off as, is someone that is likable, you know. So obviously when we think of Venus, we think of, I really hate how dark my brow is right now. Okay, sorry. Obviously when we think of Venus, we think of, you know, beauty. But beauty is more than beauty. It's more than beauty. It's bliss. It's being a likable person. It's people wanting to be in your presence, wanting to be around you. And you have Jupiter here as well. So people it's like a good thing and a bad thing, especially depending on what Venus sign you have. What did you say? Did you say your Venus sign? No, you just told me it was in the first house. Depending on like what Venus sign you have, like people perceive you as just a person they want to be around. So like say if you were a Venus in Scorpio and you had the conjunction of the placement in the first house and in your moon sign, like people are going to view you as someone deep and mysterious, and they're going to come to you and be around you, especially with this Jupiter energy. They're going to come to you and be around you because you're just like, you have insights that I don't have, you know. But yeah, it's like that. Now with your appearance, it just shows that you have a seamless appearance, if you get what I'm saying. Because, you know, first house is all about the physicality of everything. So the way you approach situations, no matter what, people's first like impression of you is normally going to be good. And because it's first house anyway, no matter what sign it is, no matter what sign it's in, people are going to perceive you as someone who's strong and someone who's confident in whatever way. Even if you don't necessarily perceive yourself that way, people would perceive you that way upon first meeting you, especially because you lead with love. You lead with an open mind. You have Jupiter and Venus in these placements. You get what I'm saying? I love Gemini Sun if they have a lot of water in their chart. They are so chill, yet creative and fun, always going with the flow. But Geminis with too much air and fire are a bit difficult for me to deal with. Ha 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 ha. I ain't gonna hold you. Sorry for any Geminis in the chat. But Gemini, you know, I'm an Aries. I'm technically supposed to be compatible with them. This is why compatibility is like, I'm technically supposed to be compatible with Geminis. However, Geminis kind of get on my nerves. Let me tell you why. So I don't like that Geminis be trying to act like they smarter than everybody. That annoys me. Because a Gemini will like, it's elevated versus unelevated. Now, granted, yes, I'm an astrologer, but at the end of the day, I got a chart with biases in it. So when I'm talking shit about your sign, I'm speaking from pure bias, okay? Pure bias. So please don't be like, damn, she said she don't like Geminis. You gonna spread shit about Gemini saying that we da. Chill. But it's like Geminis do this thing where they like don't know what they're doing, but they try to convince you that they know what they're doing. So they'll just keep chatting and like kind of like lying to convince you that they know what they're doing until they figure it out. It's like they're good at like making you look at this so I can look at this, like very magician like. And I don't like that because I don't like mind games. Now, hey, I got Pisces placements. I'd rather an emotional game if we gonna do a game at all. You want to play? Let's play. No, I'm kidding. But I don't like mind games, and I also don't like to talk all the time. Geminis love to talk, and I've noticed that, like, and maybe it's because I'm an Aries with the Pisces and the Taurus. Like, sometimes I just like minding my business and not saying nothing. Like, we could be in the same room, the nonverbal communication that we was talking about. What time is it? Okay, good, I'm good. We could be in the same room, but we ain't got to talk to each other. I just talk to you. Like, I'm over here minding my business. I look good minding my business. Like, I'm not like, like I want to talk. Like, I'm just minding my business. And then you gonna talk to me and take up a good 15 minutes of my time talking about a story of, I don't know, you just coming from the gas station and meeting this dude who was telling you about bananas from Africa. Like, just talking out your neck, like just talking to talk. And I'm just like, and I'm just listening because I'm a rising Cancer and a Mercury Pisces. So it's just like, obviously you're really passionate about the story you're telling me. And I get to the end of the story expecting it for it to be something like the reason you just had to stop me from doing what I was doing. And it don't be nothing. I'm like, oh, so you just felt like talking. I was listening to you this long and the whole time you just felt like talking. I hate that. But I do like Geminis with water placements. I do like Gemini Moon Cancer. Even though Moon Cancer is a very sensitive placement, and my Aries ass be having to tread lightly because I be playing too much and I be playing too hard and I be, a little too fiery. But they are very sweet. Some Geminis, I do have Gemini friends too, like, so don't get me wrong, and I love my Gemini friends. But also Gemini is in my 12th house, so sometimes me and Geminis, we don't really, I've had a lot of situations where, now the thing is, I don't have this whole thing with Geminis where it's like, I think every Gemini is a two-faced asshole. Like, it's not like that. I understand the stigmatism behind Geminis. Geminis, Scorpios, and Aries get the bad rep of the zodiac. Hi, I'm with you, I understand. But there are a lot of situations where when me and a person, like, if we have a composite chart and our composite chart makes a lot of Gemini, nah. If you have like Gemini in certain placements and I'm already not really feeling you, then I find out you a Gemini, that's like, it's like my spirit tells me immediately, don't trust that person. And every single time they be doing some shiesty shit behind my back and I just be minding my business. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. Okay, what y'all been saying? I've noticed that about all Geminis I came in contact with, their energy never goes away. That's why I appreciate it. Yeah, they are very high energy. That's what I do love. Like, I do love, because I love chaotic energy. I'm an Aries. So like, me and Geminis, we could just bounce off of each other all day and just be like, yeah, let's go to the moon and back and fuck it. Like, I love that. But sometimes my Taurus, Venus, Pisces ass just be wanting to sit the fuck down and just listen to some jazz music. And they don't ever do that. They never on that time. They'll act like they're on that time. That's another thing about Geminis and Sagittarius. Sagittarius do this. They'll like fall into your vibe just to like be a part of the vibe. But then they don't really be a part. Like, they be acting like they a part because it's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's hard for me to explain. Maybe it's because I'm a fucking Aries with heavy Taurus placements and I like am who I am. And I'm open and receptive, but I am who I am. I don't shift. It's the mutable sign energy I be confused about. Talk about Scorpio stellium. Goddamn. I don't know if it's like stellum or stellium. I say stellium. It's probably wrong, but how do I? But let me know how I'm Gemini Moon and rising, but I never get along with Gemini Sun people. Really? That's interesting. What's your Venus and your Sun? You a 10th houser? That's cool. Yes, I am a 10th houser. All my placements, y'all, I never disclose my birth chart information, but somebody of higher wisdom has been telling me I should be a little bit more open, but yes, like literally all my main houses are 10th and 9th house. That's literally like my main houses. That's it. But yeah, But we Scorpio stellum or stellium. That's interesting. That's difficult as hell. Did I bring my edge control? I'm sorry. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. I told you I'm an Aries. I get distracted. Oh, I got concealer on my chin. God damn. Okay, Scorpio stellium is a very challenging placement, especially depending on where you have it. But the good thing about any like conjunction or stellium in a chart is it creates focus. If y'all don't know what a stellium is, it means that you have multiple signs. You have multiple planetary placements in the same sign and or house, or same sign and house. Yeah, I said that, and or, that's what that means. Nailyah, come on. Okay, but anywho. So yeah. So what it does is it brings focus. I never do my brows like this. Is that I can't talk and do this at the same time. It's so weird. But what it does is it brings focus to a certain area of your life, and it also brings a certain level of groundedness. You get what I'm saying? But the thing about having a Scorpio stellium is that you're going to always experience life a lot harder than the people around you, i.e. making your life just harder to deal with for yourself and harder to deal with other people, because you're gonna have to always have people around you that are deep enough, or that have common sense, or that are evolved enough to understand the things that you go through on a regular basis. It makes you highly psychic, but it also makes you highly receptive to negative energy. So it's a good thing and a bad thing, like any placement, but it's just difficult because it can also make you like a recluse, and it can make you really, really hard to relate to people. It's like you can kind of understand people easily just because Scorpio is good at that, but people understanding you may be a very, very difficult thing, and it can make you like really like a recluse. Also, you have to understand that with a Scorpio stellium, your energy comes off really, really strong, and the whole obsessive kind of energy with Scorpio comes to you like very naturally. You have to kind of check that about yourself, because your energy feels like this. I can't explain it. It's like when I speak to someone with a Scorpio stellium, even if it's like over the text, over phone, it's like you literally feel like it feels like that. And I don't know, it's weird. It can be off-putting to some people because it's so intense and it's so concentrated, but it's just like, the fuck. So yeah, you just have to, with anything, I would say you just have to understand how strong your energy is. Like, that's nothing but pure compulsive energy, and depending on where you have it can make the world of a difference too. What y'all talking about? She said, OMG, why did that make sense? I can't. Okay, I have 3 Stella. Oh my god, my phone is getting hot. Let me move y'all over here. Is this gonna work? Because the sun is behind me. Please rotate and stop acting like that. Damn, they acting like it ain't trying to rotate. Hold on, wait, let me see how my charger looking. Okay, it's fine. We just gonna take this out. Just gonna take that out. Can y'all see me? The sun? Yeah, y'all straight. Okay, sorry. Let me go back to reading your comments. Hello? No, I did something. I did something bad. I can't see your comments anymore. Oh, never mind. Okay. I have 3 stelliums in Gemini, Aquarius, and Taurus. What placement? She said, wait. What I dislike about stelliums, they could either all fall in a fun house like the 5th, 7th, or 9th, or they could fall in the 12th. Deadass. But either way, even if, like, say you had a stellium, but it all fell in the 12th house, like, it's going to be a sense of direction there, too. Once you get a hold on that 12th house placement, like, you would be the person that knows how to operate the 12th house. Nobody knows how to operate the 12th house. The 12th house just is. But still, as a person, like, that means, like, you would just be really spiritual. You will understand the realms of spirituality and things like that. Now, if you don't know, like, because you think, like, really knowing your birth chart makes a world of a difference. Because if you don't know that this is why you are the way you are, and you just out here just experiencing this whole little world in your head, and you just going about it, like, you really not going to know what the fuck wrong with you. But once you know, if I know I got 12th house stellium, like, that means that one of my weakest links is going to be me staying focused in my reality. So that means that I need to develop more Virgo tendencies, more 6th house tendencies. That means I need to make sure that I have some kind of routine, or at least if it's not routine, I need to make sure that I'm keeping in touch with my spiritual hygiene. I need to make sure that I am always brushing my teeth, wiping my ass, taking a shower, making sure I go outside every day, you know, because I can get lost in a realm that I'm not a part of because of all these 12th house placements. You get what I'm saying? So it's just, you, once you know, it's like now you have the responsibility of taking care of yourself because you know what you need. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Thoughts on Virgo Sun, Gemini Moon, Virgo Rising. Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read everybody's comment. How about Chiron in 11th house, Jupiter in the 2nd, North Node in the 8th? God damn, you want me? LA, you want a whole birth chart reading? That's a lot. Okay, what do you think about Gemini Moon, the 11th house? Gemini 1st house, Aquarius 5th house, Taurus 11th house. Okay, are Gemini 11th house people bad friends? That was a lot of questions. No, Gemini 11th house people aren't bad friends, but there's other things in their chart that can make them bad friends. But that placement alone isn't bad. 1st and 12th house, Capricorn, stellium. That's hard. Okay, I'll answer Virgo Sun, Gemini Moon, Virgo Sun and Rising and Gemini Moon, and I'll answer thoughts on, wait, what was it? 1st and 12th house, Capricorn, stellium. 1st, 12th house, Capricorn, stellium, you have to become more confident in your knowing, in spirituality. You get what I'm saying? It could be a thing where it's like, you naturally come off as a person of high honor, but you have to also connect your spirituality to that. I feel like I did. Yeah, you have to connect your spirituality to that, but you can't judge your insights. Think about if you have a Capricorn stellium in the 12th house, you could a lot of times judge your insights, or judge your downloads. Like if you feel something for a person at the grocery store, you just be like, girl, I meant to tell you, I know you don't know me, I don't know you, but I'm telling you right now, that husband at home, you gotta let him go. You know, if that's something you gotta tell somebody over here, like judging yourself, that's the opposite of spirituality, because 12th house in Capricorn are just like, we don't mix, why are we here together? But it's a good placement because your downloads come more concrete. You can help people with material stuff. You can help people figure out like why their finances is fucked up. You know, you can help people really figure out if they're just like, oh my God, like I'm just sick, I don't know why I've been getting sick. It's like, oh, because your girlfriend been poisoning your food. Like, you get what I'm saying? You can have those kind of insights, but Capricorn is so judgmental of themselves that you could think that you don't have it, and you also don't want to appear out of order. So you just have to work on really getting in touch with your intuition and understanding that your intuition isn't just you thinking crazy thoughts. So that's for the 12th house stellium in Capricorn, and 1st house stellium in Capricorn. For Virgo rising, Virgo moon, Virgo rising, Virgo sun, Gemini moon, it's just a thinker placement. The Virgo rising, Virgo sun is fine, but when we get to the Gemini moon, you just have to work on overthinking. You have to be grounded. A lot of times Gemini moons, like similar to fire signs, hop into things head first, don't really know much about them, but because like Gemini is such a jack of all trades, they just be hopping into stuff and being like, yes, I'm this now, I can do this now, I can do this now. But it's because you have to address like at home stuff, like how you were raised, to why you are uncomfortable being stable, why you are uncomfortable sitting in one place doing one thing. What you just basically have to see what you're running from. Gemini moons will run all their life, start mess all their life, because they don't feel comfortable like being even. And with you being these two Virgo placements as well, your mind be going crazy, be fucking remixing in that bitch. But peace queen, peace queen, sorry, lip gloss swag 412. Hey girl. Okay. Any insight about 8th house stellium? Girl, the struggle is real for 8th. Nailyah, do your makeup. The struggle is real for 8th house stellium. Similar to 12th house. Honestly, which one would I rather have? Would I rather have the 12th house stellium or 8th house stellium? Oh no, man. I might take the 12th house as long as I don't end up in jail or in an institution or something, because I don't want that. Oh God, I wouldn't want that. But 8th, because I feel like 8th house is like, 8th house gonna send your ass through the trenches. Like, you gonna have some difficulties just because that's your spiritual contract. It's just like, yeah, so you're gonna experience some shit. You gotta go through the depths of shit so you can understand the depths of shit. Sorry, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, because I know YouTube be blocking out stuff, but I cuss a lot. So you gotta go through the depths of shit to understand the depths of shit, to teach people about the depths of shit, to connect to the depths of shit. Like, it's just depth, heartache, fucking being misused, so you know how not to be misused. It's like contracts with money, contracts with people, merging, soul merging. But that's besides the point. One of the main things I'm gonna say about the 8th house stellium, especially depending on where you have these placements, is that I'm gonna talk about it on the spiritual realm, because that's just one of the main things that pop up for me with 8th house. 8th house is that, dang, I'm gonna need some gas. Oh, it's a gas station right there. 8th house is the house of spirit. Okay, Nailyah, do your makeup. Hey, 8th house is the house of, come on, spirit. Okay, 12th house is the unconscious, is the subconscious mind, and also has a spirit connection. But 8th house is spirit. Period. Oh my God, my pants gonna be so dirty. So you naturally hear spirits. They be talking to you. You collect spirits, and because you hear them, they come to you. It just is what it is. They come to you because you can hear them. Now, if you run away from this, if you're not into that, maybe it's religious stuff holding you back. If it's whatever, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Spirits be talking to your ass. Spirits talk to you all the time. And if you aren't in touch with that, you could fool yourself over, fuck yourself up to making you think that it's just that it's you. And all the time it ain't you. 8th house is a beautiful placement though. But if you have it in like places like Venus and Mars and the moon, like stuff like that, like you really have to work on allowing change to happen. Depending on the sign will help a lot. Say if you have Scorpio in the 8th house, that would actually be really challenging for you, because you'll be trying to hold on to stuff for dear life. Meanwhile, your life is always transforming. So one thing about you is that the great thing about having 8th house is that you understand that just because you're at a low point doesn't mean that it's like a bad thing. Like 8th house people experience low points in life differently from most people, because most people, like, you know, they break a nail and the sky is falling. 8th house people understand a certain level of depth in life, and it's just all, especially 8th house stellium shows that karmically you are a person that's like supposed to be a doctor. You're like a medicine woman, you know, you are the transformation. I know a lot of 8th house people sometimes are quiet because they don't want to say anything, because what they say is too truthful and it hits home for people a little too hard. And yeah, but you have to. I hope that gave you something about 8th house placement. 8th house is a lot to talk about. 8th house and 12th house just in general is a lot to talk about. So it's like I could talk in circles about that. So I hope y'all got something. I hope you got something from that. But yeah. Just, I swear yesterday I kept seeing 1111. I've been seeing 1111, 112. I never see angel numbers though. I just started to see angel numbers. Like, it was not my thing. Like, I felt like everybody and their granddaddy was just like, oh my God, 444, 555, 222, 1111. And I was like, I don't never see that. But now I'm starting to, and it's kind of weird. I don't know what that's about. Hey, ancestors. Whew. Y'all trying to make me work. Mars Pisces in the 10th house. If your MC is also Pisces, whenever I see like Pisces in the 10th house, I always feel like the perfect example to use is RuPaul. Or does he have Cancer in the 10th house? He's a rising Gemini. No, whatever. I know what I'm talking about. Look, is RuPaul, because he's the perfect example of how Pisces in the career works. RuPaul did not know what the hell he was gonna do. RuPaul was out here. He was a drag queen, damn near a stripper, damn near a prostitute. I'm kidding. But I mean, you know, he don't care. If you look at his life, if you look at what he did, you know, how he was living, you know, what he was doing, like, it just takes balls to be like, you know what, I'm gonna be a fucking drag queen, you know? And for the people around you with the Pisces energy, they're gonna look at you like you crazy, like you lost, like you have no direction in life. And that's honestly how you can feel. You can feel like you're just going with the wind. But your career It's always supposed to be something creative. It's always going to be something like creating a fantasy. And the thing is, it's so open-ended that it can feel like, where the fuck am I going? But the thing is, you have Mars here. You have Mars in the 10th house in Pisces. So the thing about it is, you could like anything creative, anything artsy. You could be into freaking biochemistry and still make it your own. It makes you a visionary, and you're supposed to have something in your career especially that is different. You're supposed to bring new insights to it. You're supposed to have a bigger vision. Rihanna, for example, she is a Pisces. Now, granted, she doesn't have Pisces in the 10th house, but her north node is Pisces. So it goes hand in hand. Rihanna, for example, she came into the game a singer. Rihanna is just like an artist. Like, you know, a lot of people can argue that Rihanna isn't the best singer. A lot of people can argue that, you know, she's this, that, and third. She don't be writing her own music or whatever. But that's not her job. She Pisces the fuck out of it, right? She's an artist. She creates fantasies. You're supposed to create fantasies, and she's also a visionary. It's about the vision. It takes a lot for a person, especially if you're an artist, you know. If a person's like, here, this is the song I wrote, I need you to bring life to it. As a Pisces, or as Pisces placements, you can do that because you can create your own fantasies because of the vision that you had. Albert Einstein, Pisces, Mercury Pisces, retrograde, I think. A lot of people probably could have thought he was a lunatic. A lot of people probably thought he was an idiot, and he was this and he was that. But he had vision. He thought differently. He created something in science. Whole time his life is looking like he ain't doing nothing, he ain't about nothing, he ain't gonna be nothing. You get what I'm saying? So long story short, I guess in a nutshell, Pisces 10th house, especially in your Mars, which is good that you have Mars in the 10th house, it just shows that your life path, your path to success, and your path to being the best in whatever field you want to be in your career, it may be confusing to you, and it may be hard to articulate to most people because it's probably something that hasn't been done before. Pisces is right next to Aries. It's still a pioneering placement. But yeah, so you might be the first to do something. So whatever you dream about, any type of thing that you feel like would be interesting, any type of passion that you have, you need to actually focus on it and like go for it. Like try to create something. Because the thing is, you may create something that you didn't even know was possible. But yeah. Oh, you have a Pisces MC with Venus. Oh. Look at the lines on my head. I hate it when I put on makeup and this happens. Like, that's so unattractive to me. So sometimes I'll be putting makeup on my forehead, but then it be looking funny. Okay, anywho. Do I think you should take degrees in account for astrology, or I think it's extra? I think degrees matter. Everything in astrology matters. So astrology is just hella mathematic. Now, y'all have to understand, one thing about me is, yes, I am an astrologer, but I'm an intuitive. So the same way a person could study tarot cards and know all the meanings behind what these particular tarot cards mean, but still not be a good tarot reader. You know, some people can get tarot cards, learn the messages, and now they think they're a tarot card reader. If you don't have the gifts, not saying that everybody, if you aren't called to do that, not saying if you don't have the gift, if you aren't called to do that, or if you aren't using your intuition with these cards, because I could put down the Ace of Cups and you can know like, oh, the Ace of Cups means a new relationship may be coming, a new beginning, a new this, that, and the third. But I could put down the Ace of Cups and be like, yeah, you need a cleansing. Like, you need to cleanse yourself more. You need to make sure that you're taking care of your hygiene. Just because that's what my intuition felt. So the long story short, I'm saying the same way that people read tarot cards is the same way that I do birth chart reading. So yes, I understand astrology. Yes, I am a scholar of astrology, but I'm also an intuitive. So a lot of times when I'm looking at a birth chart, when I see certain placements, it's like I'm connecting to your energy and I'm getting downloads at the same time. That was a very roundabout way to answer your question. But do I think degrees are important? Absolutely. Do I think that they are like detrimentally important? Like if I miss not telling you about a degree, no, because at the end of the day, you can still understand it just, anything in astrology, the more intricate you get, the more detailed. That's it. The more detailed, the more like concrete. But yeah, in a nutshell, Degrees are important, but no, they're not like everything. I was just daydreaming the other day about you doing another live stream. Really? Oh, hi, here I am. Well, that's confirmation that I need to do this more. What's your favorite degree? I heard 2 and 5 are really nice. 5 just because it's a fame degree and I like that. That's really it. Other than that, I really don't be looking at people's birth charts and being like, and they have it in this degree. The only times I focus on that is with like, so you know we have tropical astrology and sidereal astrology, that's a whole other conversation in itself. But for example, I have Venus Pisces at 27 degrees. That makes me a true Venus Pisces, right? Because Venus Pisces is like, since Pisces is the last sign of the chart, in certain placements where you have Pisces and the certain degrees that you have can determine like that you've been here a bunch of times. You have like an old soul. You've lived in this realm a bunch. You get what I'm saying? And that's kind of what Pisces and also Aquarius can represent in the chart depending on the placements. You get what I'm saying? Some people are Venus and Pisces, but they just have the energy of Pisces. They're still learning the Pisces way of the unconditional love and things like that. But if you have it at 27 degrees, which is the true Pisces degree, that means you are a true Venus Pisces. So everything when that comes into play when it comes to Venus and Pisces, the past life things, old soul things, truly understanding unconditional love is one thing. If you may have it in the earlier degrees, then it's like you're learning that. You know, you just came into this situation. You coming from Aries and you getting to know about the Pisces. You get what I'm saying? So in tropical astrology and sidereal astrology, I happen to be a Venus Pisces. And it's because I have it at 27 degrees. Okay, sorry. I'm being goofy now. Okay. Virgo Sun, Cancer Rising. Oh, hey, fellow Cancer Rising. And Aquarius Moon. Is it Cancer why I'm so emotional? I don't know. I will have to see the placement of your houses. Cancer Rising definitely helps, but it could be way more in your chart that's contributing to you being emotional. Also, Virgo is very emotional and very fucking moody. Aquarius Moon, it's so strange. I know a Pisces who's an Aquarius Moon who cries all the time, but she only cries because she's a Pisces. It's not the Aquarius Moon. So it shows me that you don't really be feeling things that deeply. It's just that you are okay with crying. It's like just because you cry doesn't mean it's like you're sensitive, but you're not like emotional. It's strange. I don't know how to explain it. What about star seeds? I found out that I come from the Pleiadian star system. I don't know much about that. I don't know much about star seeds. I hear people talk about it a lot, but I don't know. Are some signs better at doing readings than others? No. I would say some, depending on who you're compatible with and how you understand people, you may prefer to get a reading from certain signs. Like if you get a reading from a Pisces, they can know exactly what they're talking about, but it may be harder for you to grasp onto what they're saying if you think more in a linear way and say they have like a Pisces Mercury as well or whatever. Now, granted, for me, I don't know, when I read people's birth charts and blame it on me being a Mercury, Venus, Pisces, I kind of adapt to people. So if I know I'm reading a Capricorn with a Mercury Capricorn, I'm going to try to make sure I get the information out to them. And even if I don't, like, if I start talking in circles like how a Mercury Pisces does, like they'll be like, okay, so let me get this straight, this and this and this is why this is happening, and I'm like, oh yeah, yes, and I have to bring myself back and be like, okay, girl, you're talking to a Mercury Capricorn, just tell her the facts, don't get distracted, tell her the facts. And it won't even be something I have to intentionally think to myself. I just fall into that energy and I'm just like, yeah, you need to do this, yeah, da da da. But sometimes, say if I'm talking to a person with heavy Pisces placements in their Mercury and they may have a harder time digesting harsh truth, sometimes I have to calm my Aries down, or at least bring my rising Cancer more into play and be a little bit more nurturing in how I say things so that they're able to receive it. So it depends. Wait, what readers are thinking about taking on clients? Do they also do a match reading between them and the client? Like, you mean like, I love to hear about money placements too. You mean like Oh, so you're saying if I'm taking on a client, or when readers take on clients, is it just like a, oh, is this person for me? Like, do we do a reading on the fact on to see if this is a person I should be doing a reading on? I think that's what you're asking. No, I don't. I just feel that intuitively. Like, I can feel when somebody really needs to talk to me. Or obviously, because most of the times, especially if I'm meeting people like in day-to-day life, and I just have the feeling or tendency or the need to tell them like about themselves, that I know there's like a spiritual connection thing. Like, they came to me so because I need to tell them a message. Let me be obedient and just, here, I don't know how you're gonna receive this. Here, this is what I got for you. This is what I got for you. This is what I got for you. But there's some people who I say a message to and say, like, I don't know. So sometimes with readers, like, people get a little obsessive and they be wanting you to be like their personal coach after you said what you said. And it's like, hey, look, I didn't tell you I knew everything about your life. This is what came to me. So sometimes I do have to, as a reader, you do kind of have to put your boundaries up, because people will try to, people be lost. It's not even like a malicious thing. People be lost and they be needing help, but they also don't want to do the work for themselves. And sometimes they think that because you have some spiritual insight that, you can help them with everything and tell them everything to do every step of the way, and they ain't got to do no work for themselves. You get what I'm saying? Intimate situations. I need someone to read my chart about me. Girl, I can read your chart. You talking to an astrological reader right here. I have a booking site. I only do readings on Sundays right now because that's the day I'm actually off. But how can I do that? Can I comment my booking site? I should have probably done that. Oh God. Matter of fact, the best way to honestly get in touch with me right now at the moment, I'm working on building a website so that you guys can easily like come to my website and book readings, and also like take courses. I'm gonna start doing things like that, but of course I have to get the website together first, so that's on its way. But definitely DM me on my Instagram at Nailyah Serenity, not Nailyah.Serenity, but Nailyah Serenity. DM me, be like, hey, how can I book a reading with you, and I'll tell you all you need to know. But of course, that's if you want to book a reading with me. Nailyah, do your makeup. We have an hour. I need to do my makeup. You know what? This is good enough. I'm kind of lazy today. I don't feel like really going hard with my makeup right now. I just don't feel like it. Oh, and I have to change. I forgot about that. The booking site, it's square. It's square. So I have to send you the link, if you get what I'm saying. So if you were to, I don't know if everybody has Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, then email me. Can I type in here? I'm doing it on my phone, so I'm trying to see how to do this. Oh my God. Okay, no. I don't think I can type right now. Yes, there's a website coming soon. But if you don't have Instagram and you can't reach me through my Instagram, at Nailyah Serenity, email me at gnailah@yahoo.com. And if y'all, you can look at my my channel name to understand how to spell my name. But yes, it's just gnailah@yahoo.com if you don't have Instagram. But I'm telling you, for right now, I'm getting a site together, so I ain't got to keep sending y'all through all these different little ways. But for right now, the easiest way to get in contact with me for a reading is through Instagram, because I'm thinking about putting my booking site on all my videos, but sometimes I just want to, I don't know about that yet. But yeah. Ooh, that is dark. Looks like I'm gonna have to do something extra. Not Nailyah.Serenity, just Nailyah Serenity. No period in the middle. That's my old page that I can't get into anymore, unfortunately. And I know it's confusing because it still got hella pictures on there. It says astrology stuff on there. It got more followers, but no, we're not using that page anymore. But yeah, it's just Nailyah Serenity. The one where my hair is bald and I'm blonde. Oh, LA, I'm happy you're having fun. What placements do I notice are really mean or stuck up? That's a good one. Aquarius. Yo, I ain't even gonna hold you. And I like Aquarius, so don't get me wrong. Aquarius, I like y'all. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Some of y'all little Aquarius placements be stink. I don't like that. That little higher than thou personality, I can't stand it. Like that personality. Capricorns be doing the same thing, but Capricorns really actually aren't that bad. But like that higher than thou personality, that oh my god, I'm around a bunch of hoodlums, I'm the most mature person in the room, like okay, this is getting out of hand, let me handle it because I got that little Leo shadow self. I don't like that. I do not like that. I will ignore you. My Aries has to be like, I don't like that placement at all. I don't like that. And the thing is, like I said, I do like Aquariuses. I said in my older videos I'd be like Aquariuses, Sagittariuses. Y'all know what I'm saying though. But I do like Aquarius, but I do not like that uppity. If you uppity Aquarius, now Aquarius is always uppity acting just a little bit. That's just their personality, which is fine. But when you feel like you got dominion over me in some way, baby, calm down. I don't like that. What's another uppity placement? Some Scorpios. But it's always a very, very insecure Scorpios. No confident Scorpios be uppity. So it's like a dead giveaway that you don't like who you are when you're an uppity Scorpio. OMG, all Capricorns and Aquarius placements are all in the first house. That's intense. Do I think Sagittarius are as sneaky as Scorpios, but they hide it well? Words right out of my brain. Yes. Sagittarius, let me tell you something. If y'all look it up right now, the serial killers in the world, if you look up the signs of like the most famous serial killers, or lists of the most famous serial killers, almost all of them are Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, and Gemini. And the highest ranked one is Sagittarius. Motherfuckers is crazy, sneaky, and charming. Ted Bundy, Sun Sagittarius, Moon Sagittarius. People still love Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy has killed so many people just like heartless. But people are still like, Ted Bundy, like he got a fucking fan club. Why? Because he will make you like him. Like, it's something about Ted Bundy where you're just like, this nigga is crazy, but like, I low-key want to be friends with Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy's crazy. Sagittarius, Moon Sagittarius. He got that, woo, I'm a finesser and I'm a fly dresser. What? A Sagittarius, they're just as sneaky as Scorpios. But you got to remember, Sagittarius comes after Scorpio. So the mysteriousness that Scorpios operate in, Sagittarius has already experienced that in a previous life. Sagittarius has already understood that part of themselves in the proper way to sneak. So to the point where they're not even known to be sneaky. They're just known to be on to the next. You get what I'm saying? They already got that part down. They already got the secretive part down. They already got that down. Scorpios is in that learning process to the point where they have to be the sneak. Sagittarius already passed that. 8 and 9. Sagittarius past that. Them motherfuckers is good. And I love a Sagittarius, don't get me wrong. Yes, Ted Bundy killed more people than we actually think. Like, seriously. And he was good at it. Like, he was excellent at it. He was just talented at it, and he knew it. And he was like, The thing about Sages is, like, a toxic ass Sag could be just such a narcissist because they're so lucky. Like, that Jupiter energy be so on their side, and they just get away with everything. So to the point where a Sagittarius be like, I can do anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Ted Bundy was just bored as hell. He was just like, I could really, like, let me see how many girls I can bag. Like, I'm fine as hell. Like, let me pretend like my foot hurt so this girl could come and try to help me, and then when she try to help me, I'm gonna give her the eyes. I'm a swindler, and I'm gonna take her home. She thinking she about to get some dick. I'm gonna go home and murder her ass. Like, what? He was enjoying himself thoroughly. Like, this was a game. This was fun. Like, what? All I gotta do is pick up bitches and go kill them? Easy. Like Sagittarius be on some other stuff just because he could. Like, he didn't have no reason. It was just like, I don't know. It was just fun. No one's ever done it before. It was just fun. Sag Sun with Jupiter in his second house. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay to be big-headed sometimes. A Venus Scorpio. I want to know what signs were his victims too. Oh my God. We got to look that up. We got to look up all the women, or the women that we know of who we would have their birth dates, and look at what their signs was. What if it was like one particular sign that it was most? Oh my God, what was Ted Bundy's Venus and Mars? Because baby, would it be so crazy if he was like a Venus Scorpio or a Mars Pisces or something, and the people he always attracted were like happen to be like Pisces or happen to be like Aries? Or we gotta look that up. We gotta look that up. Scorpio Moon. Jeffrey Dahmer had a whole damn head in his locker at the job. That's not funny, but it's true. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Hey, look. Hey, yo, if you a serial killer, hey, bruh, we cool. Don't come for me, please. Okay, so y'all was asking about, I'm sorry, it's too many things. I can't. Nailyah, do your makeup. Nailyah, do your makeup. Do your makeup, Nailyah. Do your makeup. Blush. That's next. Come on. Blush. Thank you. Blush. Jeez Louise. Okay. Oh, God. Sorry. Okay. I'm happy y'all ain't bored with me yet. Okay. They were probably all Pisces, Virgo. He used to pretend to be hurt. Yes, crazy motherfucker. What's wrong with that nigga? I'm sorry, I'm cussing a lot. Okay. If you did a vid on this, it would be picked up for sure. I'll be thinking about, you know what, y'all? I know celebrities' charts. Like, I know, like, literally, especially if they black. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm black as hell, so I know black people. White people, I barely be knowing their names. But I know Sarah Paulson. Let me stop. But I be knowing their charts, and I be knowing like little things about them, but I don't be knowing if I want to make videos about that, because I'm like, am I really going to make a whole video about Beyonce being a North Node in the 10th house and how everyone thinks that she be taken over on purpose, and really is just her destiny and she can't help but do it, and actually her big presence makes her really uncomfortable? Or am I going to make a whole video about that and people are going to be like, yes, I'm going to listen to you talk about Beyonce for 15 minutes? Like, you know, I don't be knowing. She said, yes, please make those videos. Okay, will do. I might make them lives though, because I don't know if some of y'all were on from the beginning. He said, I think Beyonce would love that. I know she would probably love to be understood for once in her life. but it's something, I don't know what's happening with my SD card versus the computer thing. Like, maybe I'm just not a techie and I'm missing something, but like the videos I have been recording, like I can't find them. Like, I'll record them on my camera, I can see the videos that I just recorded, but when I put my SD card into my computer that was just working fine like 3 videos ago, it's acting like it doesn't recall, no compute. So I'm probably going to keep going live just so I can try to be consistent and y'all won't be like, dang, this girl swears she gonna make videos and never do. But yes, I think Libra's got some weird going on with them. Libras are weird. Look, Libras are weird. Scorpio midheaven. Ooh, Scorpio midheaven is interesting. Scorpio midheaven could be like publicly known as being like an instigator, like Jerry, like, or like the person who be on Survivor, like the talker on Survivor, like someone who's involved in mess, but like they're not in the mess, or they don't seem like they're in the mess. RuPaul even, like, it's interesting. But like being a public instigator, or someone who can see the truths of situations, and it's weird. It can be a lot of things. Scorpio midheaven can have a lot of different ways to go, but it's always going to be in the same vein as being a person that is like in mess, but not the mess. Oh my God, am I the drama? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama. It's very much Scorpio 10th house. You want to know Lil Nas X chart? So Lil Nas X is Aries like me. Hey Lil Nas, oh my God, I want to do a song with him. I cannot wait till I finally start releasing music and getting a little fame, and me and him could just do a song together. I would love it. But he is an Aries, Moon Capricorn, so you know he got a little bit of problems. Venus, what's his Venus? Is his Venus Pisces? Is his Venus Pisces? Taurus. Venus, what the fuck is his Venus? I don't remember his Venus, but he's a Mars Scorpio. So what we know is he an Aries, Moon, Capricorn, Mars, Scorpio. So he got a lot of passion and he loves the drama. Not loves the drama as in he's like a do anything for clout type of person, but the way Aries like to push themselves. So the things that people may think that he's not, that he's like he's so free, he's so confident, and he's so this. It's like, no, I'm an Aries and I'm determined to be confident. Hey, Mars Scorpio. I love Mars Scorpio. He's like, no, I'm determined to be confident and I'm determined to be myself. And he got a Mars Scorpio, so he has like all the energy in the world to make it happen. And now that he has a little bit of fame, he like, shit, fuck that. I'm gonna be myself. And the more I'm myself, the more controversy I get, the more cha-ching I got, and the more free I am with myself. So he's really like proving himself to himself. Y'all probably be thinking he be trying to prove himself to y'all. Nah, he's trying to prove himself to himself. He's proud of himself. When he does some risky shit, he be shaking in his fucking boots, but he does it. And afterwards, he be like, damn, Lil Nas, you did that. And his Mars Scorpio be like, what's next? And his Aries be like, everything. Like, you know, like I like him. I like Squidward. I like him. I don't have lashes and I don't feel like putting them on, so oh well. It's a blacked out blur, but I'm pretty sure it blew. But Aries men are abusive though. Don't do me, Mars Scorpio. I know you ain't talking. Look, sorry. No, I've actually recently encountered a lot of people who've had Aries exes that are like the most terrible people in the world. And I'm like, damn, I'm sorry. Shit. I didn't know we was like this. No, but we can be. But so are Libra men. Libra men are actually more known to be abusive than, well, Aries period get the reputation of being abusive. But Libras, those motherfuckers you got to watch out for, the men. But the thing about it is, yes, Aries men can be like the most terrible people in the world. Aries men actually kind of get on my nerves. But it's all about balance and it's all about your elevation. If you're an Aries man who has a humongous ego, dang, I must ate some dairy the other day. I'm kind of congested. I did eat dairy. I had pizza. Damn. See, this is what happens when you fake vegan. But Aries men can definitely be abusive if their egos are too big and they have a lot of things. Like I said, I'm a double Aries. Now, for some people, you may think, oh my God, she's a psychopath and she's angry all the time. Granted, my anger or my temper is quick and it's hot, or it can be, but I'm Mars Taurus, so I'm honestly pretty chill too. It can be, but because I know this about myself, I know that that's something that I need to work on. And I've known this about myself since I was like, I don't know how old. So it's like just knowing, it makes the world of a difference knowing what your strengths and your weaknesses are. So being an Aries, you know that you can be violent. You know that your temper can flare. But if you're going to be that Aries that's just like, fuck it, and what? Then it's like now you're a fucking abuser and no one wants to be around you, and you know that no one wants to be around you, hence making you more abusive because you're becoming more insecure, which is the opposite of being an Aries. And now you fighting your own ego and you fighting your inner battles, but you fighting on the outside and not the inside, and you doing it wrong. It's too much going on. So yes, they can be abusive. Anybody can be abusive though. Anybody, obviously. But Aries is known, you know, we're ruled by Mars. So if you got a Mars ruled person who doesn't have control over their fucking anger, hey, 1 + 1 = 2. It's a blacked out blur, blur, blur. What do I think about 11th house stelliums? I think that's a really easy stellium to have. Very, very easy. The only thing is you may always feel like you are in a position where you have to make things happen. You're always going to be in a position where, like, say if you're at your job, like, and you're working in groups, because for some reason you always end up being put in a group, like, it's going to be damn near your responsibility universally to bring that group together and make the group work towards a particular goal. You're always going to have to be in that weird position of leadership that isn't the leader. Like, it's not 10th house. It's not like it's like you're going to be always the leader of a group, the leader of an organization, but a quiet leader. You're always going to be that person that people look to. It's just like, what do we do? You get what I'm saying? But it's not like you would be known as a leader. You're going to appear like you're just in the crowd, but when in reality, the crowd is still following you. Very much opposite Leo, or opposite 5th house. I feel like the female Virgos have quite the potential to be. Yeah. I mean, really any sign can be abusive though. Like any sign. And especially depending on how you wear your chart. I want to talk about how you wear your chart. So I could look at a chart on a piece of paper and know that I like that chart. Like, for example, earlier we was talking about somebody who was a rising Capricorn, Scorpio, Moon, Aries. And I'm like, ooh, I like her. Like, because it's compatible with mine. I'm like, oh, yeah, we will get each other. I like her. I like that. I like that. I like that. Right? However, if I meet that person and I see how they wear their chart, I'm like, I don't like that. Ugh, I don't like that. Wait, what's that mean? Be like, I like the jouet. No, I actually love the jouet. No, I actually love the jouet. Give me the jouet. Come on. Like that. Like, I could meet somebody and I'm just like, oh no, I really like the way, you know, they wear their chart. I could meet somebody I wasn't compatible with on a piece of paper, but the way they wear their chart, like, for example, Mars Capricorn, I don't like that placement. Or what I've been shown is that placement ain't it. Now, compatibility wise, on my chart, I'm supposed to be very compatible with Mars Capricorn. I have met some, depending on the chart, that I like, because it's how they wear it. With Mars Capricorn, you could literally be an entitled cunt, or you could be just a person who's really about your business and is orderly. You get what I'm saying? And that's it, and that's all. And of course, depending on the day, depending on your good day and your bad day, you can be, you know, a bitch. You can be entitled, but that's neither here or there. But it's not who you are as a person. If your chart, it really just depends. It really just depends on how you wear your chart. You could have a chart that I look at on a piece of paper and I'm like, oh my God, I love this person. But I'll see you in person and I'll feel the energy. Like, I'm like, oh dang, I love Pisces, but you this kind of Pisces. I don't like you. I don't like you. Damn. I love a Taurus, but you this kind of Taurus. Ugh. You a Taurus that's falling into your Scorpio energy too much. Like, there are some Taurus and Pisces are my two top favorite signs. Every single time I meet a Pisces, I love them. Every single time I meet a Taurus, I love them. I just do. If I see him on TV, I'm like, I don't know what it is about this rapper that I like so much. Like, nobody's on their dick like that, but I am. Why do I like them? Oh, they're a Taurus. That's why. It's like that. However, there are some Taurus I meet. Like, some Taurus can be mean. Like, just mean. Nasty mean. Like, mean. And I love Taurus. But if I meet you and I see your chart and I meet you and I'm looking at your Taurus ways and I'm like, oh, ew, you're that really, really, really low vibrational Taurus who's just mean for no reason because they're insecure, and you're also possessive and you be gaslighting people trying to make them feel like they crazy when in reality you the crazy one. Oh, hell no. You get what I'm saying? You say your stepdad a Taurus, mean as fuck. No, I met some mean ass Taurus. I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you so damn mean? Taurus can be mean, period. That's why they don't like to, like, be. That's why a regular Taurus, at least, they don't like to start fights or have, like, word fights and shit like that, because they word fights ain't gonna be witty and clever and make you think. Nah, they word fights, they just gonna tell you the truth about yourself and your feelings gonna be hurt. So keep fucking with me if you want to. I'm a Taurus and I can get very, very mean, but it's super rare. Yes, most Tauruses know, like, your opposite sign is Scorpio. Taurus know how to throw hands, and Taurus can be fucking mean. I'm a Mars Scorpio, baby. I've been in situations where I've been pushed. That's the thing about a true Taurus. You ain't really gonna get them nowhere unless you push them. Unless we are pinned up against a wall. Unless the Taurus is pinned up against the wall, they not gonna harm you. But now you got to realize Taurus opposite is Scorpio. When you got them pinned up against the wall and they ain't got no choice but to fight your ass, like, you gonna feel it and you gonna wish you never did it. Like, you done fucked up. Now I'm being mean. I've been in situations, like, I remember the times where I've cussed somebody out. Number one, I'm a Mars Taurus. That's where my anger lies. Mars is anger, combat. I don't get angry quickly. Now I'm a Moon Aries, so the people around me could feel like I do, but I actually don't. When people be thinking I'm mad, I don't be mad. I just be passionate and like, and I'll be over in 2 seconds, right? But like angry to the point where it's like, I might want to put my hands on you type. That's going to take a while, and it has to be probable cause. Very Taurus-like. Taurus. But I've been in situations where I've had to, and it's always with like people I'm close to. I don't care about no random people. Taurus again. Unless you like hit me, then it's over, right? Taurus again. But I've been in situations where I've literally been getting in someone's ass. Like, I'm like telling them about they self, like, and telling them points, like, because you know, Taurus, you're gonna hold it in for a while. Like, I'm telling you this, and this is wrong, and this is wrong. So why would you think this? I don't want to hear that, because this is why, and this is why. Like, when a Taurus get the rolling, baby, that mouth be flipped, and it don't be nothing but truth, and that's why it be so hurtful. But then afterwards, you done pushed them that far to the point where you just like, you deserved it. Like, I said what I said, I meant what I meant, and it was the truth. And I'm sorry you had to hear it that way, but you pushed me. Taurus have golden hearts. I believe often of the time, like, they care in secret a lot, but don't think like it's necessary to always act that way. Absolutely. I love Taurus. Like, I love Taurus. Like, I love them. They're literally one of my favorite signs ever. I'm a Taurus Sun and Mars, and I've never, like, literally never ever felt like I needed to physically hurt someone. It's so hard to make me mad. Good. See, maybe it's my Aries, because I've felt like I physically needed to hurt someone, but I never do it. I never do it, because it's just like, it has to be probable cause. You know how many people have tried to come to me? Like, I love people Mars signs. That will make me fall in love with you, your Mars sign. Because, like, for example, I'm a Mars Taurus, so you know how many girls or people have tried to fight me on some, I heard my name was in your mouth, like on some stupid shit like that. And like, I'm not gonna fight you because you heard some stupid stuff. Like, if you want to actually fight me, girl, hit me, because that's the only way you got to get me to fight you. But if I was a Mars Leo, I'm gonna react to if I was a Mars Leo and a girl was like, I heard my name was in your mouth, we throwing hands immediately. But me being a Mars Taurus, I like my peace. I'm like, I'm not about to fight you. You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad? I can't argue with you. I'm happy. That's how it be with a Taurus. It's like, I can't argue with you. Arguing with a Leo is fun. See, it is fun because Leos get set off by anything. Their egos are so big. Like, you say one little thing and they just, and it'd be like, oh, there she go. Ooh, she's mad. But Leos be doing too much, so I don't really mess with them like that. With stuff like that. Pisces Moon, Mars, Sag be conflicting. I can see that, because you're emotional, but you want to be a hoe. How'd that work? He said, nah, they literally get so loud. That's why, that's what pissed me off. If you disturbing my peace, that's why I don't be messing with Leos too much. I'm like, okay, you're doing a lot in my ear. It's a lot going on in my ear, and it wasn't that deep. You're doing a lot. Sit down. And that's where the mean Taurus come from too, because this whole time this person is like giving you all this energy. And being a Taurus person or a Mars Taurus person, they expect, like, you know, when you argue with somebody, you expect that person to give you some energy back. It's kind of like, it's 7th house thing. It's still a one-on-one argument. It's still a relationship that you have with someone. So when you argue, and it's like low-key, like arguing respect to like argue with that person back. But a Taurus is gonna be like, girl, sit down. And that's where the meanness comes from. It's kind of funny. Anywho, Leos are calm until their ego is hurt. Leos can be cool as a cucumber, but tell them something about themselves that they don't like, baby, they're not passing go. If you meet a very elevated one who's actually like really confident in themselves, which is rare, Leos are confident, but the elevated ones really like understand that they don't have to prove nothing. So they don't try to prove nothing. And the only time they really come for you is to put you in your place respectfully. But nah, Leos are a different thing. I like Leos though. I'm not friends with too many Leos, but when I meet them, like, obviously I like them. I'm a fire sign. We get along great. Leo Mars needs to control their impulse. It's annoying for Leo Mars, because Leo Mars be like, their ego is so intertwined with their anger that it's like they be egging them own selves on, like, oh, I'm gonna give you a show. And it's like, why Leo? Just sit down, Leo. It's not that deep, girl. Sit down. I'm an Aquarius Mars. Is that why everyone thinks what I'm saying is weird and uncomfortably makes sense? Yes. Please, I'm a Virgo Mars and I don't get mad quick. Virgo, any earth sign Mars don't get mad quick. Unless you are a Mars Capricorn, with other placements, like Scorpio, Mars, Capricorn, Aries, Mars, Capricorn, or like had Leo, Mars, Capricorn. Like, unless you are Mars, Capricorn, because they get mad kind of quick. Some of them do, and some of them behave like children. And I've seen it firsthand with multiple people, and I'm just like, aren't you a Mars, Capricorn? Like, what's wrong with you? Are you not embarrassed? But any Earth Mars is we don't get mad off of it. It's not like we're like, like we'll like try to be like, first of all, this, look at my nails. We're like, first of all, this happened, and this happened. What are you screaming for? Why are you yelling? That's very Earth Mars. Why are you yelling? Why are you running? But Aquarius Mars is interesting because Aquarius Mars is very similar. I like Aquarius Mars because of their temperament. There's certain Mars signs that I like because of sexual things, and then there's certain Mars signs that I like because of just the maturity that comes along with having that Mars sign. And Aquarius is one of the Mars signs that I like because you're not a hothead. Like, hotheads kind of annoy me a little bit because I'm just like, chill out. You creating drama in my life. I like peace. You want problems always. And Aquarius is one of those signs that will get you together with words. Aquarius Mars will make you feel this big. And yes, Aquarius Mars is very interesting energy. Weirdos have Aquarius Mars, and ain't nothing wrong with being a weirdo, but Aquarius Mars is interesting. Sexual things, LOL. Scorpio in Mars takes the sexual things. Oh yeah. I love Scorpio Mars. Scorpio Mars be crazy though. On the real though, some Scorpio Mars placements, I be having to look in a chart and be like, wait, what's the rest of your placements? Because if you got a Scorpio Mars, then you got a Lilith Scorpio, and maybe like a Moon Aries or some shit, you are a fucking psychopath. And unfortunately, however, how hard it will be for me not to mess with you because you're just so interesting, and my Taurus being the opposite is just so intrigued. I gotta stop because this is about to be crazy. Because if I try to leave, you probably gonna kill me. And I ain't got time for that. But I do love Mars Scorpio. It's literally like my favorite. But it's only because I'm a Mars Taurus and I can handle Mars Scorpio. And I like low-key, subconsciously just understand Mars Scorpio because we are sisters. Hi. Love Mars Scorpio. Sometimes I wish I had a Mars Scorpio because it would make me so like not lazy. My Mars Taurus be making me like sit down. I'd be like, I just want to sit down. If I had Mars Scorpio, I would be bow, but I would be a fucking lunatic. Aries, Mars Scorpio, I would be a fucking psychopath. I would be a psycho. I'm now terrified of Taurus Mars. What we do to you? Why you being weird to me? I ain't do nothing to you. Ratchet up. Explain yourself. What's wrong with Taurus Mars? What you got to say? Oh my god, y'all. I'm really taking my time. Like I got time. I got like 30 minutes. Oh shit. I got like 30 minutes. Okay. Because of what Calvin said. Who Calvin? What Calvin said? Calvin said, hold on, wait. Let me go back. My sister. Okay. That's when you're talking about Leo. Calvin, what you say about... I can't find it. What he say? What she say? I spelled Pisces wrong. It's okay. He said, Taurus and Mars be like, if you piss me off, I'm going to make a practical plan to destroy you. Yes. What's wrong with that? Yes, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna ruin your life. I'm just gonna destroy you peacefully. I'm sorry. No, but honestly, if you ever deal with a Mars Taurus and you get them to the point where they feel like they have to make a practical plan to destroy you, you deserved it. I feel like that about Sun Taurus too. Because they don't do things like just out of emotion and just because their feelings is hurt or something. Like, they don't, like, Taurus don't move off of like just irrational emotion. Like, we don't. So if you do something to the point where it's just like, oh yeah, I gotta get that ass. Your fault, not mine. To the point, because you got to think about it. Taurus is lazy. Taurus like peace, and they just want to chill and drink and maybe smoke some weed or something. So if you ever get to a point where it's just like, yeah, I'm going to get you back, and they're making an intention to get you back, you done did something. You did something. You done fucked up. And that is not my fault. Now, Mars Scorpio, on the other hand, I don't know. You ain't really even got to do... Actually, no. Mars Scorpio is the same way. They just a little crazier, and they got more balls and gusto and more energy. But I also like Mars Scorpio because they're patient. Like, you know, for example, like, if you dating somebody and say y'all go to a club and it's always that one person at a club trying to start a fight. Leo Mars, Aries Mars, Sagittarius Mars is not going to give a fuck, and they are going to egg it on and probably end up fighting at the club. Because some girl's just like, do you have a problem? But a Scorpio Mars, a Taurus Mars, an Aquarius Mars, a Libra Mars. Actually, Libra Mars might fight. It depends. But a Taurus Mars and a Scorpio Mars, since that's what we talk about right now, are going to be the ones that don't fight. Like, I'm not fighting you. The fuck? Like, they won't even get mad. They won't get mad because it's not that deep. Now, if you keep egging it on and you keep trying somebody, a Scorpio Mars is going to be like... I got something for that ass. I'm telling you, this ain't what you want. But you keep trying, you gonna find out something. A Taurus Mars is just gonna be so irritated that you disturbing their peace to the point where they gotta put their hands on you. Or they gotta cuss you out. Like, I was just trying to come to the club and have a good time, and now you got me out of character. So now to the point where you got me where I'm mad that I'm mad. That's where Taurus come in. I'm mad at the fact that I'm using energy to be mad. So now I'm whooping your ass because I'm mad that I'm mad, and I'm mad at you for making me mad, and I'm just pissed off from the other 15,000 people that I've been holding in anger with because I don't like to be mad. So you see, now you done fucked up with a Taurus Mars because you didn't realize that they done let about 20,000 people in their life slide, and you happen to be that one, and they hit hard. This is for Taurus Sun and Mars. They hit hard. You done fucked up, and a Scorpio Mars is just gonna like mind fuck your ass. Like, Scorpio Mars, they just like to see you torture. They just want to torture you, and that's where that gets scary. Now, Taurus Mars is, they really don't like to see you in pain, but once they're there, they can't stop. So it's like, you done fucked up. Yes, Taurus Moon, the same way. I let you slide so many times. Like, now you being that one person that's pushing me a little too far, and you about to get the 15,000 ass whoopings I could have gave out that I've been holding in my body. Is stored energy. Taurus is stored energy. Scorpio just got endless energy. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how that shit works. It's interesting, but that's why I love Scorpio Mars, because I'm just like, they just satisfy a certain part of me. Mean. LA. That's all you wrote? That's how you feel, LA? Mean. Okay. How are we gonna do this? What time is it? Great, I have like 30 minutes. Okay. Highlighter. That's what I need, highlighter. Should I do gold highlighter and this highlighter? Yes. I'm making a mess. Just FYI. I don't know if anyone was concerned, but I am making a mess, if you didn't know. Like a total mess. I haven't done my makeup in my car in so long. You think the energy comes from the Taurus energy? What energy? Oh, like the endless energy? Yes. Absolutely. Because, I mean, it all helps each other. So when you have a Scorpio Mars, you know, you naturally have the opposite polarity, which is Taurus supporting the Scorpio. So yes, it's like the longevity of it, the long lastingness, the ability to stabilize and just hold that much is very Taurus-like. It's very Taurus-like. So I would say the capacity of the energy that you have and the longevity of it is very Taurus. It comes from Taurus. But the energy itself is Scorpio because it comes from Mars. Now, Taurus, you know, you get dealing with Taurus Mars, it's the opposite. We naturally come with the long... Look what I did. See, now, me and myself is about to fight. Because why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that, Nailyah? All right. But so when you have like, you know, the Taurus Mars comes with longevity, meaning I can withstand a lot. I can not beat your ass for a long time. I can let you cuss me out for a long time. Matter of fact, you might even like push me a little bit. If you getting physical, you might even touch me a little bit. Like, what you gonna do? Touch again. What you gonna do? You might could do that a little bit. Now you gotta understand I'm physical. So when you hit me with the physical, the Scorpio energy is gonna come out a lot quicker than what you think. But I can take a lot. But all that taking is me storing. So the fact that I can take a lot emotionally is the Scorpio side. And the storing of the energy, the fact that this energy doesn't go anywhere, Scorpio, Taurus, it doesn't go anywhere. I'm storing this energy like how in the new Wakanda the suit did. I'm storing the energy so when it finally combusts, it's a volcano. Scorpio is like, Scorpio Mars is just energy. Scorpio Mars is just explosives, fire, any weapon you got. It's just on hand. Like you just came into the right area. A Taurus Mars is like a volcano. So it takes time to erupt. Hold on, y'all. I need to focus real quick because sooner than later I'm gonna be chatting with y'all and I'm gonna realize that they calling me to the stage and I ain't even got my outfit on. So hold up. Let me focus real quick. Let me focus real quick. Yeah. It's hot too. It's hot. And I ain't got no gas. Okay. Do I think Scorpio in the chart overpowers a lot of placements? Absolutely. Because Scorpio is such a strong, potent sign and it has such a pull to it. So yes. Pisces are violent, don't get it twisted. Yeah, they are violent, but depending on the things in their chart, they could be more violent with themselves than other people. Pisces be passively manifesting your destruction rather. Yeah, Pisces are witches. And because Pisces seem so undercover, they might not even know their own passion, but because they're dreamers, they can wish for you to like have a bad time. They can wish for your life to like go bad, and they don't be realizing that they're so connected to the other room that it actually happens. And then when it actually happens, they be like, "Ooh, did I do that?" It's like, no, Pisces, you didn't do it technically. Technically, you didn't put your hand in it. Technically, you don't have any fingerprints. But you did it, though. You definitely played a part. You did it. I love Pisces. They be like, did I do that? Yes, Pisces, you did it. No, I didn't do it. Yes, Pisces. Yes, you did. You did. I'm telling you, you did. You did it, Pisces. Yes. And they still make it look cute. You still be like, oh, Pisces. Pisces, you did it, Pisces. You know you chopped his body up. Let me help you clean the fucking body up, Pisces. Look at you. I knew you was crazy, Pisces. I told you was crazy, but okay, come on. Let's clean the body up, Pisces. I got you, Pisces. That's why Pisces be toxic. You do anything for a Pisces. You be like, Pisces, sure, I'll hide the body, Pisces. Damn. Next time, just get Scorpio to do it next time. Jeez, Pisces. Now I gotta dispose of the body for you because you're just too cute to dispose of the body, even though you chopped it up. You're just too cute to dispose of the body. Damn, Pisces. Darn it. I love Pisces, though. But I'm an Aries. Pisces gap has a very, 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 very soft spot in my heart. But I will get that Pisces the other black. Good and goddamn well. Psychopath Pisces. Yeah. They be crazy. I told you the mutable signs are the serial killers. Look it up. I think it goes Sagittarius, then Pisces, then Virgo, then Gemini. I think Gemini is actually one of the last ones. Like Virgo comes before Gemini. You got to watch out for Virgos. Everybody talks shit about Geminis, but you need to watch out for the other Mercury sign. Virgos, the real Two-Face. Don't shoot the messenger. Ooh, don't shoot the messenger, girl. Because Virgo's the opposite of Pisces, so nobody expects for Virgos to be as two-faced as they are, or as they can be. I like Virgos, don't get me wrong. The thing is, I respect all the signs, and I literally like all of them. Even if there's some that technically, there's only like 2 that I'm just like, But even then, I still respect the sign. So if I'm talking shit about your sign, I'm talking shit about your sign because it's true. I'll talk shit about my own sign. Every sign got their thing. Don't get it wrong. Every sign got their thing. Every sign got their thing. Oh my God. I gotta blow my nose. Like, after I do my makeup, I always gotta blow my nose. Oh God, I need to go change. Dang, this lady won't give me my face back. Yes, I'm in the car talking to my phone. Mind your business. Excuse me, y'all. It's kind of nasty. Excuse me. Okay. Virgo, Mars, and Sun. Narcissistic Virgo. That part. You right. We can pretend to like someone and actually don't. Yes. But y'all pretend to like someone so well. Okay. For some reason, I'm attracted to male Virgos way too much. Than I would like. I mean, Virgos be suave when they be suave. Don't get me wrong. They're very easy to be attracted to. And it's similar to Pisces. It's like a very underlying attraction. It's like you're drawn to them, but it seems secret. It seems like, you know, they make it seem so normal to the point where it's just like, are you flirting with me or are you not flirting with me? Are you just being friendly? It's like, no, I'm flirting, but I'm a Virgo and I think in a logical way. So I'm treating you very logically and I'm, you know. It's very meek. Virgos, see, people be thinking Virgos be innocent. Virgos do not be innocent. Do not fall for that bullshit. Do not fall for that, girl. Virgos, man. Virgos be having a whole nother life, just like Scorpio. Virgos be having a whole nother other thing going on and be convincing you that one thing is happening and it really ain't. Talk about Aquarius Saturn. Aquarius Saturn is an easy Saturn to have. You may have challenges in understanding where you stand in a group. To me, when Saturn comes about, especially because it's a generational planet, I think it's better to ask about the sign itself and the house, because that will give me a lot more insight than just the sign. But Saturn Aquarius, you're going to always be presented with situations where you have to know when to be the leader and when to be the humanitarian. You're going to have to always, you're going to always be presented with situations that's like, okay, am I here to network or am I here to go against the status quo? Can I use this situation to my benefit or is this situation a waste of my time? Saturn Aquarius is very easy to have. For Saturn, no Saturn placement is easy, of course. But for a Saturn placement, it's not that bad. Now, I would have to know the house, because the house will probably tell you something different. Saturn, the sign is just very simple. I know her. I don't know her, but I know her. Dang, I'm going to have to change my car. Dang, I'm about to be booty butt naked in my car. And I ain't got no tinted windows. Should I wait to put on lip gloss? Dang, and I'm putting on spandex. Oh my God, y'all. I'm about to be up in here looking like a psycho. Saturn 5th house. Oh. So, all your life, you're going to have struggles understanding your own beauty. Feeling like you're beautiful. Feeling like you're worthy of praise. Worthy of being appreciated. Anything that you create, whether it be your style, how you do your makeup, kids are going to be judged. You may also have a hard time having kids. You may have a weird situation with that. But the good thing about Saturn in the 5th house is anybody who ever comes for your beauty, because it's something that you intentionally have to work on, you have to intentionally work on having confidence for yourself, they'll go through an ugly phase soon after. Anybody who, if you have kids, anybody who questions your parenting skills or says that like your kids need this or they have problems with this, that, and the third, their kids will start having problems in those same areas, and their kids will grow up and be delinquents. It's the karma of it all. But you have to learn to really appreciate yourself. Yeah, that's really it. Which is hard, because you're going to just have a hard time trusting your own beauty, trusting your instincts, things like that. Trusting that what you create is good enough. But I have to get changed, so I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Please, y'all, hey girl, hey, thank y'all for vibing with me. I'm gonna go live more often. I'm gonna do the rising signs, wigs and all, live, okay? Because I want to continue to post, and right now that's been a difficult situation for me. But yes, like I said, if you want to get to know things about astrological readings, my Instagram is Nailyah Serenity. Not Nailyah.Serenity, but Nailyah Serenity by Magic City. Thank y'all for the people who's been on here since like I first got on here. Y'all the real MVPs. So yes, DM me on my Instagram if you have Instagram at Nailyah Serenity to book appointments, to understand how to book things, or you can just follow me on my Instagram to keep up and say hey. Also, if you don't have Instagram, email me at gnailyah@yahoo.com. gnailyah@yahoo.com. And we can talk there. But yes, thank y'all so much for vibing with me today. I love talking with y'all. This was fun. We definitely gonna have to do it more often. And mwah, adios.